Hello everybody, this is Jenny with Budget Determined, and oh my goodness, are we ready to cash stuff our wallet? I am so ready. If you've been with me from my journey, you'll know that this last week, well, we've been doing in the month of February, we've been doing a $75 a week grocery challenge. I actually have $310 in our budget for groceries this month for our household of 5, 3 of them basically being teenagers. One's on the verge of turning teenager. So, and they all eat like crazy, have fast metabolisms, and are bottomless pits. Then we're also doing a $60 a week gas budget. Now this is an on average budget for the week, like for the month. Yeah, for the week, for the month. I'm gonna have to say, if you watched my video last week, you guys know that we definitely blew the budget, and we almost spent last week for groceries almost 2 weeks worth of that $75. So we're gonna jump right in there and we're gonna see how much we spent. But first, I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support. We have officially hit the mark where I have had this YouTube channel for 1 year, and oh my goodness, like how many watch hours you guys have devoted to watching my channel, and I hope you guys learned something or that you were inspired by something there. Some of you guys must have, because I have some very loyal followers, and I've definitely, I recognize when you repeat comment, and I recognize all of that, the comments on Instagram, the purchases from my shop and my Etsy shop, which is posted down below. But that has been, my Budget Determined Etsy shop has also been here a year. I actually opened it right before starting this YouTube channel. And I had an entirely different picture in my head when I started all that. And now I'm really just rolling with it because life throws us so many curveballs. And it really is about adapting and adjusting and just continuously trying and doing the best you can. So hold on one second. I also have some new products in my shop I want to show you really quick. So these are just a few of them. They're actually printables, and they're fully funded markers. On the front side, it's a double side printing. On the front side, you have your fully funded. These mark so you would know whether to add more money to that envelope or not. And then you can put the name of the fund if you want, or just the amount that makes the fund complete. So of course I have my Edgar Allan Poe because I absolutely love him, and I have the budget book, the printable budget planner that I did with him as well. Then I also have snails. I love snails. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And mushrooms, who doesn't love them? And yes, same thing on there. You get 3 to a sheet once you double side print it. And of course I've got my Axolotl Savings Challenge. Well, now I got my Axolotl fully funded, and ramen. Oh my gosh, I had fresh ramen for the first time, legit ramen, like a year ago, and I'm obsessed. I wish I could. I'm gonna have to try and make it at home, because every time I go to that restaurant now, I always order it. And this one's just a very delicate, kind of vintagey, romantic one. I'm very eclectic, and I love all different styles, and how can you not smile when you look at her? So yeah, these are all the fully funded trackers. I also have monetary placeholders that coincide with these that are now up in my shop. The coffee one, of course, which goes with my coffee budget book that I have in here that I'm using currently. And then in the printed form, like once you cut them out, they look like this. So this is the B version. So I've got my B binder in my shop that I sell as well. So they're just super fun. It doesn't have to be fancy, but it can be pretty. And because of my hitting a 1 year for my YouTube channel and my Etsy shop is having a full-fledged 15% off sale right now, and it goes from, I started the 22nd, and those of you that follow me on Instagram would have seen that. I did make a post on there that day, and then it's going through the end of this month, and this is, see, February 22 of 2023 to February 28 of 2023. All right, now we're just gonna jump right in here and stuff my wallet because it needs some money. In this last week, because I say last week, so the week that I almost doubled our budget, then I did another stuffing and I only stuffed $9 into our groceries. Did we stay in that or not? Dum 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 dum. Drum roll. Because, oh, you guys are like vibrating. Okay. All right, so we're gonna jump in here and I'll show you guys how I spent my money for the last week. Alrighty, we are right here. So let's start where I cash stuffed our wallets. Where did I cash stuff? Ended up cash stuffing right here. It was a little bit delayed last time just because of when I was available to record my video, and I kind of planned my life around a little bit of the filming since I'm doing the channel, because I want you guys to be able to see my journey. It's not truly, like, I don't want blank spots, let's put it that way. Okay, so we cash stuffed there, no spend, no spend. Obviously $9 in the grocery budget was not a big budget, so it really makes you think. And on Monday we spent $160. This was not out of the food budget. This was out of our anniversary, our date sinking fund. Now we had saved up $200 for our anniversary. My husband wanted me to get my hair done because he knew that I wanted a haircut and I liked the hair color, so he said color it. So he had me pull $100 out of our anniversary fund, making it $100. Okay, so long story short, I put back some of the money after I sold an electronic, and we had a total of $180 in that fund. So we spent $160 on our little anniversary celebration because it was the day that worked out best for us. That's not our anniversary, but it's pretty dang close, and it's close enough. So we went out for seafood. It was amazing. Oh my gosh, we'd never been to that restaurant before. So incredibly yummy. So we have leftover money from that. And for the driving fuel, we spent $30 for my car for gas, and then nothing, no spend, and gas. We spent $50 for my husband to put some more fuel in his truck. Do you see this? Like, no spend. Look at that. I don't see groceries anywhere. Where's the groceries? So it's crazy. You go over 1 week and then the next week you literally spend 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nothing. We did not spend the $9 at all. And I know I told you guys last week that we needed milk. We've been kind of going out without milk the last couple of days, but I am going to go and pick some up later today. It's been super, super cold, hence you can see my little glowies. The cold really affects me, and I hibernate in the freezing. We got a cold snap, got a big dump of snow again, and yeah, so in gas right now, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I gave my husband that $50 for the gas, we now have more money in the grocery fund than the gas fund right now, until I restuff. Well, it's still going to stay that way because we spend more on groceries than we do on gas. So we're going to grab our money out. We're still hoping to save these two extra $10 because, like I said, $75 a week food budget. Times that times 4 weeks and you'll have $10 left over. It'll equal the $300. So that's the 10 for groceries I'm hoping to not spend, and that will go into our food stock up fund. This is $10 I'm hoping to not spend out of the gas, and that will go into our vehicle maintenance fund. So, oh my goodness, this feels like cash stuffing so much money since I only cash stuffed $9 last time. So we have 50, 75 for our groceries. Oh my goodness. Ooh. And I still have the $9 left over. You guys, and we're in our final week of February. 50, 70, 5, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, now we have $84. That's crazy. That seems like so much now. Oh boy. Living in the lap of luxury, I tell you what. Okay, and gas, we are going to be stuffing our $60 that we're doing a challenge this week. This month. $60 a week for 4 weeks equals $240, which would leave, and we planned on, we're trying to stay under $250, so we're trying to keep that 10 extra. So $60 a week in gas is our challenge this month. So we have 50, 60, 5, 66, 67, and 68. Okay. And hopefully that will get us through the month. I'm going to put our tentatively hopeful savings of cash in those funds back in here, and we'll see if we can keep our hands out of that money. So we've already spent all the miscellaneous, we've already spent all the money on pets. We have no spending money whatsoever, so that is the cash stuffing of our wallet. So, oh my goodness, you guys. Okay. Thank you so much. This one's actually a shorter one. Like, that's just crazy. And I know that one thing I did want to mention is I know that some people would wonder why we're managing the bills the way that we do. The thing is that my husband's monthly paycheck is the only dependable income that we have. I had to quit my job. I can't work a conventional job, so I don't know what my Etsy income's going to be every week, every month. I don't know what items I'm going to be able to sell around the house. My husband has a part-time job, but it's kind of like an on-call thing, and it's so incredibly variable as far as the income. And plus, with us being in the negative every month, like, his regular paycheck covers all of our basic bills, but it does not cover any of our debt payments whatsoever. It covers our mortgage payment, so there's secured debt there, I guess, but it doesn't cover my car payment. It does not cover the personal loan. It does not cover his quad payment. It does not cover our RV trailer payment. So that's 4 debts that it doesn't even cover the minimum payment of every month. And yes, we have contemplated selling some of those things, but the quad, we use it to help bring in extra money. So it has, in essence, been paying for itself when we can utilize it that way. When it's incredibly cold outside, nope, it sits. So basically what I've been doing with my budget is I want us to become so intentional, and I'm so incredibly determined to get this debt paid down that I want us to very well live within our means. It's not going to be fancy. It's not. I'm not going down to rice and beans. I said that in my last video because I'm not going to sacrifice health or anything like that in doing this. But if I can get dang creative and I can do meal prepping and planning and really spend every moment with intention. Mel from Mel's Fresh Start, she posted a video on this 12-week year book, and I will post the link for it down below. I got it from my library. Check it out at your library if you have it, but I'll post down the link, the Amazon link for it down below. But I've been reading it, and it is so incredibly good. I'm not doing the full breakdowns on here. Some of the stuff in there I've already put in practice. Some of the things I've been thinking about, and some of the things are just like the aha moments. It's really reinvigorating me, re-inspiring me, and everything. And I have limited energy with my medical conditions anyways, so better utilizing them and better planning them out. I can only go up from there, right? So the book has been great, and so I can implement that in my daily life with my Etsy shop. And if you guys have been following my Etsy shop, you guys will also notice that I have been kind of changing the look of my Etsy shop some. I was never unhappy with the look of my Etsy shop per se, but I have learned some new skills, and as I clear out and declutter my own house, I'm wanting to simplify and polish my shop as well. So I've been working on that. It's not done yet. I'm still working on it. So I'm not asking you guys to buy anything, but if you would go check out my shop and just kind of browse around, especially if you've been there before, and let me know what you think of the aesthetics and the feel of it. Like, I'm just wanting it simple and polished. And I would love, like, if you can point out anything that I missed on there, that I need to polish up or make an adjustment to, because I'm trying to work on more consistency, just simplifying everything. It make it so much better for me, for my customer, for everything. So if you'd let me know what you think of that, I would really appreciate it. But if we can live and just plan our lives based off of his main income, then everything else that comes in, we can hit hardcore at paying down debt. Whether it's paying the minimum payments to keep us in the green, or whether it is being able to throw a snowball at it every once in a while. I have not been able to pay since me going back to, not being able to work a conventional job anymore, and not having that income that we once had. I have not been able to pay off extra on debt regularly like I had been earlier on in this journey, when I was working full-time. So, but if I can throw a snowball every once in a while at it, that will get us that much closer, even if it's not a regular extra payment. Just to, like, right now I'm doing a savings challenge to pay off extra on debt, and it's not going to save up a grand amount, but even if you could only pay $5 extra or $20 extra or whatever, it doesn't have to be big. It's those little things add up, and they make progress over time, and you're going to get ahead, and it's like chipping away, and pretty soon, like, as you're digging that tunnel, like, the dirt is just going to start falling, and it's going to get easier and easier. Well, hopefully. I don't know that the dirt digging analogy was the best one, because, you know, if you're digging a tunnel, maybe you don't want the turf to collapse on you. Okay, scratch that analogy. That was my brain wandering off. But yeah, let's go back to the snowball, or like, yeah, that works. Let's just do the snowball. Okay, but you guys get the picture. And once we have all that debt paid off, we will be able to live off of just my husband's basic income, simply, very simply. But I'm okay with that. I like the simple life. I prefer the simple life, but I don't want to have to stress about whether I can pay next month's bills and stuff like that. And so that's what this is about. It's about creating security and less stress. And less stress is better anyways, because stress affects your health for sure. So anyways, I hope that you guys are doing absolutely fantastic, and I will see you guys next time. If you guys want to join me for my journey, please like, subscribe, and follow. Hit the notification bell and you'll know when I upload a video next, as well as hop over to Instagram and follow me over there. I post some recipes, I post some of my personal life day-to-day, and I post some things about my shop and me making the products, etc. So anyways, you guys, I will see you guys later. Toodles, bye!